This your boy Diddyknowsball back with another video. Hey man, congratulations, John Shire. He just inked that 6-year deal. Well deserved. I feel like he's already a top 5 coach in college basketball. Great recruiter, great roster construction. And I feel like Duke should win the national championship this year. But with all that being said, I do think it's 3 teams in the ACC that can give Duke problems. Um, and when I say problems, I mean they match up well enough and they have enough talent, even though I still think Duke is the overwhelming favorite in the ACC. But first, I would like to start off with the North Carolina Tar Heels. This is a rivalry that goes back forever. So we already know the game between Duke and North Carolina go always be heated. Um, I think Armando Baker, RJ Davis coming back. Then you add Elliot Cadeau, who's a game changing point guard. He ain't no Caleb Love. He's a real point guard. Like he'll get everybody involved. He's gonna establish the pace, and he's gonna overall be a integral figure in the North Carolina scheme when it comes to offense. I also like Harrison Ingram. I don't think he's the shooter of a Pete Nance or of a Brady Manick, but I feel like he brings a lot of intangibles to the game. And if he can improve his shooting, then that's going to be, you know, Jalen Washington is another guy I'm watching out for. Him and Seth Trimble, sophomores that I'm watching out for. They could have big years. So I do think North Carolina, like always, every year, could give Duke trouble. On to my next team, Miami Hurricanes. I think Miami Hurricanes is the most slip-on team in the country. You bring back Norchad O'Meara, you bring back Nigel Pack, Wooga Popular, Bensley Joseph. But I think that the best addition is Matthew Cleveland. I think Matthew Cleveland is going to come in at 6'7". He's going to be able to guard the Tyrese Proctors, the Mark Mitchells. Like I feel like he's going to be very switchable for them, and he's going to contribute in a multitude of ways. He brings a little bit more size in that backcourt. I could see a backcourt of Matthew Cleveland and Wooga Popular, or you could either start Matthew Cleveland at the small forward. But I think AJ Casey should step up. I really like AJ Casey coming out of high school, and he didn't contribute as much in his freshman year coming out of Whitney Young, but I think he has a lot of talent and he's about a 6'9" big body. And of course, Norchad O'Meara, I think he could have went to the NBA. But look out for Miami, especially when they match up with Duke. The last team I want to talk about is Syracuse Orange. I think Syracuse is probably the most slip-on team in the ACC. Syracuse, right now, at least on paper and according to their talent, has a top ten backcourt. When you look at guys like Judah Mintz, JJ Starling, Chance Westry, man, coming out of high, if you watched any NIBC, if you know what NIBC basketball is, high school basketball, that's the best high school basketball league. Judah Mintz, JJ Starling, and Chance Westry were standout players in the NIBC. All of them. And that's the best high school league in the country. So to get all of them on one team and on one backcourt, they have the size and they have the skill level that could stick with the Duke backcourt. And then you have a Chris Bell, who's about 6'7", forward that came out of Wasatch, another NIBC guy. Syracuse has a lot of NIBC talent on their roster, a lot of blue chip talent on that roster. And then you got guys like Benny Williams, that's about 6'9". They brought in Naheem McLeod. It's a lot of size and talent. Now, can they put it together? Benny Williams. It's just a lot of size and talent on this Syracuse team. I wouldn't be surprised if Syracuse end up a top 3 team in the ACC, beating out either Miami or North Carolina. Like, that's just how I'm feeling. I think Syracuse probably could give Duke the most problems just from a athlete to athlete, talent to talent perspective. Now, I don't know what Autry gonna bring as a coach. I don't know what lineups he's gonna go with, but on paper, as of now, I feel like Syracuse Orange has the best chance of sticking with Duke and giving them trouble just from a roster construction standpoint and talent standpoint. Like I said, they got 4 guys I really like. They played in the best high school league in America. They're blue chip talent. And Judah Mintz, JJ Starling. I think Judah Mintz is a first round draft pick. And I feel like Starling has first round draft pick potential. I think Chris Bell could even get drafted. He has the size, he has the athleticism. So Chance Westry too. Chance Westry is 6'6" point guard. So the more I look at Syracuse and their roster and the talent they got on their roster, the experience of that talent, I think, man, sky's the limit for Syracuse. And I feel like Duke needs to look out for Syracuse, North Carolina, and Miami. But it don't change my mind. I don't think none of these teams go really beat Duke out for the ACC title this year. Now, if they get upset in the ACC tournament, it's gonna be by one of these teams. But I have Duke possibly losing probably like 2 or 3 games, and it's gonna be to one of these teams for sure. But I just had to give some of my insight into who Duke playing this year, because these 3 teams I think could give Duke problems in the ACC. Let me know what y'all feel in the comments. Who y'all think could give Duke the most trouble in the ACC? Am I leaving somebody out? Who's the best player in the ACC? Who got top 5 players in the ACC? I just want to know. I want to hear. And do Syracuse got the second best backcourt in the ACC? I just want to know. Or does North Carolina got the best backcourt in the ACC? Second best. I think Duke got the best backcourt. Duke got the best front court. I feel like Duke got the best coach. It is what it is. And once again, shout out John Shire, bro. Hit the ground running. But this your boy Diddyknowsball. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.